Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Everybody, welcome to another edition of today's Special Minis. I'm here with another super quick tutorial, and then a kind of show of some of the things I made using this tutorial. It's a tutorial for an album base made out of one sheet of paper, and you can do it any size you want. It's whatever size of the paper it is, you can make this album, and I made it in several different ways. So I'm going to show you using a piece of you call it notebook paper. You just and it's super simple. You just fold whatever sheet you have in half, matching up the edges one way, and then you fold it in half the other way. So you have it folded in half both ways. Now, depending on if you want your book to be narrow and long or short and wide, that's how you decide the next set of folds. If you're using a rectangular piece of paper and you want it short and wide, you're going to fold the short sides towards the middle. If you're using a rectangular piece of paper and you want the book to be long and narrow, you'll fold the long sides towards the middle. So I'm going to fold the short sides, because if I was doing a rectangular book, I'd rather have it wider. From there, that's it. That's the whole base of your book. You'll take a pair of scissors and you cut it down. Sorry, you got a crafter lens here. You're going to cut it down the middle and leave the last two sections connected. So you're going to cut everything apart. Except the last two pages. You have something that looks like a pair of legs. So the easiest way for me to remember to do it is you fold towards itself, and you'll have something like this. Then you flip it down, you can stand it up, and then you fold it towards itself again. And here you have the beginning of a nifty little, and then you want to flip it right side up. So it's going to be upside down. How you know it's upside down is that page that that section you didn't cut is still connected. That's the bottom. So you flip it around. Now you have your book right side up, and you open it like this, and you have that page. So depending on where you want to put your tag, if you want to put your tag in the top, you would just put some glue on the sides and close it up. If you want your tag to go in the side, you would put some glue here, and you would have a side opening. So for the ones I did, I made the tag go in the top. So I will do that for this one. So now you see that page is stuck together now. And again, that bottom part, you know, is there. And you have an opening. Or you can put a tag in. A top opening. And there you go. And you can put your signatures here, here, here you can put your signature anywhere where there's a V. So, and you would cut your papers to size and fold them in, and like a regular signature. This is just the base. You put your signatures, and then you can flip the book around and you can put a signature there. That's that pocket that we glued together, and a signature there. So it's a really easy, nifty book base idea for you to add some signatures to. Now you don't have to put there's like spaces for 6 signatures, maybe 5 or 6. You don't have to put all those in there. You can put 2 or 3 or 4 and then decorate the other pages the way you want. One of them I did with all the signatures in, just to see what it would look like, how thick it would get, and most of them I just did with 4 signatures. So I will show you again on some actual bases now. So this is 2 things I did. Oh, let me close that back up. This is 2 6x6 sheets of cardstock from a 6x6 paper pad. Now, what I did was I matted them on the back with just plain paper. I don't recommend that because it made it very hard to fold and score. If you're gonna mat it, do it after. But my suggestion is to just use double-sided 6x6 paper. Then you won't have that problem because it makes it like super thick and firm, and there will be cracking on the paper, so that's just inevitable unless you use a very thin copy paper style of cardstock. If you're going to use the regular cardstock that you normally use, it's going to crack. So if that's a problem for you, don't use that. But here you can see I folded it in half, and then this is a square piece of paper, so it doesn't matter which end you fold. I folded the 2 sides towards the middle. It gives you the sections. Then I took some scissors and cut it up to the last one, and again, it's easy. You just lay it down flat. You pull it up, fold it towards the cover or whatever the piece that you're holding up. Flip it down, hold it up, fold it towards the cover, and then you can see it's upside down, so you'll flip it around, and there you have it. And you'll either glue this whichever way you want to put the pocket. Show you one more time. You've folded your paper, you cut in the middle. Just easiest to lay it down, hold it up, fold it towards that one sheet that you're holding up, flip it down, put it up, fold it again towards the sheet that you're holding. Then you notice it's upside down, so flip it around, and you got your base. And then you will do your pocket however you want. And you can see it's quite a long book. Again, you can put a signature there, or you can just, what I did was put one there, put one there. Then I flipped it around and put one there, and put one there, because these 2 pieces would be stuck together. So I will show you some of the samples that I made, and some of the things I use for them are just little things, especially for these type of books. I found some little twigs and grasses outside that I could use, some little leaves that I could glue down. Let's see. So if you find these like little grasses and things outside, dry them out for a few days, or at least flatten them really flat, and then you can use them for your projects. If you want, you can use like little scraps of material and things like that, some little cutouts and punch outs. So I'll be right back and I'll show you some of the things I made. Okay, so this was the little template that I made, and it's just the blank base. You can decorate it the normal way you would decorate any journal. You don't really need to see how to decorate it because everybody has their own different style. But in case you want to see one that was decorated, I just decided to decorate one real quick. And this one was made out of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I just did a little gold edging on the side that I got that idea from Genevieve Designs. put a little coffee stain paper and stuff on the cover. This one's very simple, just to give you an idea of what you could do. Then inside there's room for tags, pockets for tags, and ephemera cards and whatever kind of stuff you want to put in there. Then you turn the page again. There's another decorative page. You can do what you want, and this is the first signature. I just put like random pages in because this is just a example. So it's got a coffee dyed paper, some regular copy paper, little news dictionary paper. Then we have that middle part, and I put the ticket on the top. There I just put some coffee dyed paper and a little writing, a notebook page on there. And there's a pocket there, you can put something in there. In the back there's the same thing. Then on one sheet I just made a little photo thing. My little photo, where did I put it? I get my labels from onlinelabels.com. It's super great store. If you want labels, they have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of varieties, so order from there. They have these photo mat. Now this is smaller than the ones they sell, but they also sell you different templates. They also give you different templates, so I just resized it just to give you an example what you can do for this book. And then these are just magazine pictures that I just taped in there to let you see. You can put a date and a little, like family reunion or something, a little sentiment. And then these shabby pockets or shaggy cascading things, I got this from a channel that I will put all in the links below. This cascading pocket idea, where it came from. I think it was a channel called Shabby Dabby Doodah, but I'm not sure. I think it was. And then here's the second signature, and I just changed the pages around to make it a little interesting, but you can put all the pages the same if you want. Then I added another photo mat page with just random pictures. I put the date and a spa day with the girls or whatever. Then you turn it around. That's the back cover. Open it up. There's another decorative page. You can do whatever, and the first signature on the back side. Then here's another pocket. This is that page, that tag page connected together. There's another pocket. Here's the final signature, and I put another shabby or shaggy cascade. And then you close it up, and you're back to the front cover. Now it lays flat because of this big size, but still it's an accordion book. So if you're putting stuff in, you don't want it to be flopping all over your purse. So I just put a little matching gold paper clip, and that keeps it nice and secure when you throw it in your bag. Now, treasure books, I don't know if I said that before. I got this idea. I think I saw something like this on Pinterest. Not this style. It was like an accordion book, though, that you can turn over and over. But this particular idea came from treasure books. And it brought it to mind again, and I had to do it because hers were so cute, and she was saying you could do it in different sizes. So I did this in a 12 by 12. Now if you do 12 by 12, you get one book, but if you cut it in half, you get 4 6 by 6s, and this is how they look when they're the 6 by 6 ones. So super cute and small. Now these are not decorated. They are filled but not decorated. And this, you can see I used some of the little leaves and stuff on the covers. Sorry, I did some little wax type seals on those. And you see the little tag at the top. And I'll open one up. These close. You have to tie the bow on both sides because the book, it doesn't necessarily lay flat. These have been tied together for a few days, so they're laying flatter than they did in the beginning. But I just decorated them very simply. All I did was put the signatures in. And then you turn it over. And there's the other two signatures. And there's the tag. My thought for this was you would give this as an embellishment to someone, ephemera, to put in an album, and they can decorate themselves. Or if you had to do a swap with somebody, and you had to do some ephemera, you can make 4 of these little booklets and put them in there. You could decorate them all or not. So that's that. And you can see, if you cut it in half, 4 of these make one size of this. And so then I decided to go even smaller to see if I could do it even smaller. And this I cut the 6x6 in half, and I got 4 3x3s. So the 3x3s, I just decorated them, added covers, and since they were small enough, I put them on a paper clip. I made them like a paper clip thing. So it's in a real functional journal. Real decorations, and like the other ones, I didn't decorate totally the journal. So these you don't have to punch on both sides, because you just put a small string on one side and a long string on the other, and you just wrap it around. But as you can see, it's a functional journal. Oh, this one is the one I did signatures on each V fold. So that's the back. And I didn't put tags in these, but I probably will do that later. So that's that one. And again, the closure just wraps around, and you just tie it in a bow. So that's the paperclip journal. As you can see, you get 4 of these from one of these. So you get 1 12x12, 4 6x6s, and you end up getting 16. I think this is 75 by 1 1/4. I mean by 1 1/2. So you get 16 of those. Then I decided to get real crazy and do even smaller. And this, I cut the 3x3 in half, and you get 1.75 by 1.75. And this is actually a complete and functional journal as well. So let me show you. I just put some really long strings on there, but you don't have to. That's the cover. Then you open it up, and this one I just decorated with different washies. There's the first signature, so you can use it. There's 2 tags in there, 2 pockets. There's another tag on that side. Here's that page with a tag in there. There's that page you can decorate. That page, another signature. Turn it over, that's the back cover. And I did different washi on the back. You got that signature, and you turn it over, and this is the perfect size book for a doll. You guys know I do miniatures too, so yeah. So you would get, if you get 16 out of that, you would get 32 of these out of there. So this would be a nice thing to have and do, and for swaps and gifts and RAKS and all that stuff. So it was a great idea. Thanks to Treasure Books and all the people who inspired me for this. If you make it, let me know. I hope you have fun doing it. Okay, thanks. Bye.